Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be looking at the Elite Ultra figure from Halo Reach. He came in the Covenant Airborne 2 Pack, and before we take a closer look at this guy, let's look at his packaging. In the last episode, or in the last video, I showed the other figure in this 2 pack, and I showed the the packaging in a little bit more detail. But as you can see here, it shows some of the other figures in the wave, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. So back to the figure. He stands, let's see here, about 6.5 inches tall, you know, depending on how you have his feet and stuff. And he comes with a pretty good range of motion. Like the other guy, he has a plasma, I think this is like plasma rifle, but I don't remember. He's got this one here, and both of these are really well detailed, and they both have removable pegs and fit in his hands. He also has 2 grenades, and the pack comes with 2 jetpacks, but obviously you only need 1 per figure. This jetpack does fit really well onto his back. As you can see here, it really hugs his body and looks natural when it's on his back. This guy also comes with a removable helmet, and it does fit on his head really well, excuse me. And this guy's got a different head sculpt than the other one. His mandibles here are tucked in so that they can fit underneath the helmet. But on the other guy, let me get him out here, his mandibles are open. You can see the difference there. On this guy, they stick out a little bit further. But that's really the only difference in the head for these guys. I believe the armor is different for these guys, but they have the same articulation. So he's got, underneath his helmet, and I think it's a ball jointed head. Doesn't give him the greatest range of motion, but he's also got a ball joint in the lower neck, so the combination of those two does give him a little bit better range of motion. He's got ball hinge shoulders, and his shoulder pads are made of a softer material, so they do allow for just a little bit more movement. He's got ball hinged elbows, and he has the same problem with like the other one, where his elbow is covered up by this little pad here, and you have to slip it into a specially sculpted area to get the most range of motion out of that. Both of these do swivel as well. He's got a ball hinge wrist here. Gives him a pretty good range of motion and does swivel. He's got a hinged hand on both sides, which really helps with getting the gun into his hand. He's got the same diaphragm joint with almost no range of motion. He's got pretty much swivel hips. There is kind of you can lift them up a little bit, but they're primarily going to be a swivel. He's got ball hinged knees with a pretty good range of motion, and he's got ball jointed feet. You can't swivel them since they're a ball joint. And the only problem on this guy, like on the other figure, is that the bottom of his feet are round, so it's going to be really hard to stand this guy up. But overall, I would say this pack is definitely worth getting if you'd like a couple multiplayer elite figures, and they add a lot to really any collection. You know, if you're trying to beef up your Covenant army, because they do come in a 2-pack, and they come with some jetpacks, so that's cool. They're well painted, well articulated, so that's cool. But tell me what you think about them in the comments below, and I'll see you later.